Alright, so we are gonna go live. I need to start loading Alpine Odyssey. Wow. Hold on. Let's see. My parks. Alpine Odyssey. Wow. I probably should have loaded this before going live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. We are going to be working on an Alpine Odyssey live today, doing some interior work on the Aztec area, as there's plenty to do there. And we'll see what we can do. Anyways, hello Jewel and RBase96, Ed Chin, Oscar Martinez, and all you wonderful people. I am going to... I need to... try and use this new community section. I took a poll yesterday. There's this new community section on YouTube. So I am trying to use that for like announcements and things. As YouTube notification system really sucks. So, live with some poster. And cool. Post. Your YouTube notifications work fine, by the way. I know, but I get so many comments that people don't know that I'm live, or they show up like right when the stream's ending. So, you know, I'm trying to make it so I send like a blast out for notifications for everyone here. Just before you have to go to work, Natcat. All right, John. Well, thanks for the emote spam, and hello to you. What's the plans for today? We're going to be doing some interior work. I think we're going to either do the information booth in the Aztec area, or we are going to work on maybe the staff room in the Aztec area. There's still interiors there that needs to be done. There's also the bathroom that we need to do, the other bathroom, and I think that's it in terms of them. So, not the train tunnel. The train tunnel I had to wait on. Because until the ziggurat is done, I don't know how much room we're going to have for the train tunnel. So, what about interior on the log flume? Those are going to happen after the log flume exterior is done, because then I'll know how much room we have for the interior. Is this Alpine Odyssey? Yes, it is. In fact, let me add that to the title. Oh. There we go. That'll update. Anyways, how's everyone's weekend been going? I worked yesterday, so we streamed twice yesterday. We streamed Planet Tower, our project with Rudy, and we streamed Medieval Engineers, which has gotten that nice update. So we've been starting fresh there. Just got home from work, Jewel. Nice, nice. Yeah, I've been seeing you around a little bit, Ed, but always happy to have you here. And anyone else joining us. It's finals week and I'm trying to finish a project while you gotta make me watch your stream right now. Well, because obviously it's more important than finals. I mean, really, you're not watching anything but this thing go around in a big circle. Yeah, there's too many Eds. There's just too many Eds. I swear. We have like 4 that show up all the time. So what did you build in the time I was gone? I don't know. You can review the footage if you're curious, or I'll probably do a quick fly through in just a moment as soon as it loads. We've been streaming for 4 minutes. 4 minutes. I really should have loaded it before the stream started, but this is the pre-show. This is the stream pre-show. Been doing homework for creative presentation class that I have to take for my gaming arts degree. Gaming arts, that's what I wanted to do. But my college didn't have a degree for it, so I just did a fine arts degree in painting, thinking that I could just translate that to concept art. Make a world tour of the Elite Dangerous Park. It is sick. I don't have the Elite Dangerous Park anymore. It's on my old computer. And even then, I don't even know if it's on that. I just didn't like it. Why didn't I switch schools? Because I was poor. So I went to the school I could afford. Art schools are very expensive. Like proper art schools. And I didn't have like good grades to get a scholarship. Like, I really didn't like school. There we go. Welcome to Alpine Odyssey, and it's all of its laggy glory here. Yes, we're getting about 15 FPS nowadays, 15 to 22. Less if we have people in the park. It's becoming a little crazy. So here is all the Aztec area and everything that we've been working on. As you guys know, all the buildings are laid out now, so we just have to do interior work. We're going to be doing backstage work soon. We're going to be finishing up the ziggurat over the next couple of weeks, though. Yeah, we'll see how long that takes. I'm going to be out of town next weekend, so that's going to slow things down a little bit, like the exterior of the south gate. I'm talking about this gate, this like gatehouse thing that I made kind of randomly, or what? I don't know. Or the ziggurat. Yes, the ziggurat. The ziggurat has you know, it's a basic repeating pattern of 3 tile sets. These tiles are always on the corners, and the other 2 kind of alternate a little bit at random, and it looks pretty good. I'm liking the pristine top with ruined, kind of falling into the ocean or lake theme going on here. How's the light at the park at night? Let's see. Let's see how it's looking at night. We don't have many lights. I'm kind of avoiding that. This is currently what it looks like at night here, with all the fire lit up and trailing down the log flume right there. And I like the fact that this ride is green. Like, it's such a drastic difference in color, and the green color on this ride contrasts nicely and keeps it feeling jungle even at night. So it's pretty nice. You don't envy that I build interiors as well. Yes, yes, looks epic. Thank you, Cake. So the interiors are probably going to be simple and clean. So it looks like a sacrificing temple. Good, that's what I'm going for. So if we take a look at the interior here, you can see that, like, we have simple, somewhat modern-esque theming to it. I mean, it's still using some stonework, but to me, the interiors need to be smooth and nice. You know, we don't want anything too heavily themed, because then it becomes less usable space. So when you walk into a building, the theming might be less. I think the restaurant keeps some of the theme in here because it's a themed restaurant. But even then, it's rather simplistic, which is perfectly fine for us. Yeah, the log flume going to be a darkish ride-ish inside the temple. It is going to be considered our dark ride. It's not going to be like a complete dark ride. But we'll see when we start doing the interior. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff in here. And we have some tight spaces. Like, for example, over here. I don't know how I'm going to make this work. I might have to delete some of these. And these are the things we're going to run into when we get into these interiors. As you can see, the space down here is very limited in terms of the station that we can do. The gray boxing in general, how these rooms are going to be laid out, and then we start adding foliage. You know, things are starting to poke through. The tile set that we use, I tried to keep it less. Like, the only piece that really juts through are these. Otherwise, it's pretty flush, so that's going to help. Can we make the station today? Nope. Nope. We have other buildings to work on and finish. I'm thinking about either doing this interior for our staff room today, or some other one of these interiors, because there's still a whole bunch that we need to do in that kind of area. By the way, I added some vending machines on this plaza. I think it kind of makes the plaza look proper. Is it really a mess there, cat? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Here, have some nat cats. There you go. If people are wondering and new to the park, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of an overview of Alpine Odyssey. It's been a little while since I've done this. So we are going to go ahead and start over here, of course, with the toll booth. My most viewed video, for some reason, is me building the first variation of this. So, you know, if you like toll booths and things, you can go watch that video. We make fun of England, so, you know, I think maybe that's why it blew up. You know, making fun of England was the key to success on that video, I think. Over here, we have an overpass for the buses, and then all the major parking lots. We have the bus stations. I'm going to hide the UI for a second. That'd be a little bit more cinematic. You dislike that video? Well, fuck you. We got bus stations. We got all this cool stuff over here with cars. I'm going to probably put more cars in the parking lot when the park is done, just to make it look a little bit more used. Actual parking garages and things. You know, this is what Uthris is famous for, it seems. Yes, we'll take a little vote here in a moment on what interior you guys want to see. Notification actually worked this time. I also sent out, you know, one on the community section and the thing. We created you. Hate Dutch instead. They're easy to mock. Yeah, so from there, you know, we went ahead. We made the European ticket booth an entryway into Alpine Odyssey, and this is our first theme. Plazas, you know, keeping in mind with wheelchair access and all that wonderful stuff. And this is where we kind of started the challenge of building interiors. And, you know, this was our first interior here. This is hot cross buns. And then we have a gift shop over there. I'm not going to go into all the interiors. Some scones. I still don't know what scones are. It's been months, and, you know, I still haven't had a scone ever. Or have I ever really seen one in real life? This person is merging with the door itself. We have ATM machines. Some cool things. We have going to work. All right, John. Thanks for stopping by. We have, you know, pizza, pen interiors, and things like this. And it's kind of funny because the European section, as detailed as it is, it's actually more simplistic and more straightforward to build these structures than the Aztec area. Most of our time has been on the Aztec area now in terms of episodes and live streams, and that's just simply due to how much more stonework and detailing is required. Is this park going to have water compartment like real parks? I don't know what a water compartment is. It's going to have a water park section. I don't know if that's what you're referring to, or if you're referring to like water closets, or maybe like a water tower. I don't know. So this is one of the flat rides. Our train station, again, probably one of my favorite interiors that we've ever made, and we made this one on stream over a couple streams. It's just so nice. It definitely feels like a train station with the little ticket booths and stuff that you can hop on a train with. By the way, I'm thinking about making our trains 4 cars long. Would that look cool? Would 4 or 3 be the better number for our train here? Now, like if we have 4, it might fit the station a little bit more. Actually, we can't have 4. Never mind. That question is now void. And MH has just subscribed. Enjoy the ride on the coaster, and thank you for the support. We have Whirlwind, our one and only coaster. Our one and only coaster. Probably still one of my favorite weenies that I've ever made is this windmill. I love windmills myself. I think they're just a beautiful structure, especially usually they're all wood, like wooden gears and everything. I look way different than what I expected. Hopefully better. Hopefully better. Probably not. Probably not. A place to stock the water. So like a water tower then. So like a... basically what you're looking for is something like a compound like this. Like a pumping station that's over in the park. but bigger maybe, is what you're asking about. There's a windmill very close to my house. I'm living the Dutch life. Nice. Sonic Science has just subscribed. Thank you for the support, and enjoy the ride on the coaster. And have a thank you. Yeah. Okay. Still doing the face cam then? No. Nope. You guys will never see my face again. Never again. Did you become a pre-visualization supervisor for the film industry? I don't know. Like I could, but like looking at this, like I use Google a lot. So like this building here, this building is super impressive, but it's all based off of a Dutch palace or Danish palace. I always forget. Dutch or Danish palace here. And, you know, the spire is basically an exact copy. Now, it's changed a bit to fit around the form, and it has different elements, but it's essentially the thing. How's the lag holding up? We're about 15 to 22 FPS, depending on what's going on and if the simulation's running. Higher if I pause the game and no people in the park. Danish youthers. Whatever. Dutchish. There we go. Favorite park that I've made... Well, this one's not done, so I won't consider it. Favorite park that I've made. Probably the Renaissance Fair Park. Because I love Renaissance fairs. No notifications again? Oh, see? See, I'm telling you guys, notifications are broken. Make sure to hit the bell icon if you guys want notifications. That's what it's there for. Anyways, we're gonna get started. So now is the time to vote on what interior you guys want to see. We can do the information booth for the Aztec area. We can do the staff room in the Aztec area, staff break room thing. We can do the... Yes, I have seen... Yeah, I actually sent those cars to him because he tweeted out that he was looking for some. We can do the bathroom. One of the food stalls. I think that's all the interiors left to do in the Aztec section. Another bar. Papa Palm, you know, the way is straight to my heart. Staff room, staff room, staff room, staff room. I'm not surprised. This is the information booth, by the way. It was one of our first buildings, as you guys can remember here. They're on break. They're on break. And the food stall doesn't have a terrible amount of room. It's really just this. It's more like an ice cream parlor. So I was gonna build like some like ice cream scoopers and freezers along the wall and stuff. Bar in the staff room, perfect. Oh, Papa Palm, you're such a bear. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to delete this staff room. I'm gonna play for a second here. Why did I make a car park? Well, that's a good question. The car park, to me, when I started Alpine Odyssey, I wanted to make a proper theme park. Now the people like Silverette or Rudy the Lady Designer and a whole bunch of the other kind of well-known kind of coaster builders, they never really built a park, you could say. So like they would, like Quali Beach doesn't have a parking lot, or it might have a small one now. It's been a while since I've looked at it, but I always wondered how the people get there, right? And since we always had this entryway coming out of the hillside, I wanted to get rid of that. Now this is before they added scenarios, so keep that in mind. So, for me to get rid of this and kind of throw it underground, I figured the best way to do that would to be building a artificial parking lot to kind of represent how people get to an actual park. Where's Nat Cat today? We made him a tent. So hold on, let me angle my camera a bit. We made him a tent back there. You guys might not be able to see that. Let me see if I can't zoom in here. Whoa. Whoa. Now he's shaved, so he's a little cold, so he's asleep back there in that little tent of blankets that we made him. Yes. So that's where he is right now. Recenter and cancel. Cool. What do I think with the one? You think that would be ugly? What? Wait, what's going on? I missed because I was showing that cat to people. How about a staff area somewhere else in the park? Oh my god, there's just white. Yes, yes, I'm very, very pale. I don't get outside much anymore. There's going to be more staff rooms and things in these areas. You know. As you can see, we have temporary ones built here, just so the park functions. But there's going to be some as well. Some proper ones. Now, the backstage I probably won't do interiors. We might do a few interiors. Are we updating the entry? Man, it feels like all I've been doing is answering questions in that building, which I'm fine with. But this is going to be a long stream if we're not going to be building much. I will be going into the scenario. I have added some picnic benches from 1.4. I will be going into the scenario editor when we kind of get to the point of building the metro station and moving the spawners down here. I'll still build the metro station. In fact, I'm going to build some metro cars and put the spawners inside them so people are walking out of them constantly. I think that's cool. We'll do. I consider that part of the backstage qual. It's a good suggestion, so I'll probably end up doing it. I'll probably build a water tower, to be honest. Somewhere. Okay, we're just gonna get started. We're gonna get started here. Actually, I need to delete these pathways to probably get started. I think I need to keep that one, or maybe not. Let's see. There we go. Try and get that curb back. Okay, so in here, what I want to do. All right, I've already said I was gonna make one. I'm gonna don't constantly spam the same message, because I'll time you out for that. That's not the best way to communicate to me. And plus, especially since I've already answered. Anyways, when we put the Steam Workshop, you already did it with the parking lot being finished. So we will put the official finished version up when it's actually fully finished, done, or as soon as it breaks. That is, you know, kind of what the plan is right now. Sorry, I got distracted by someone promoting some sort of hot girls in there, so I had to ban them. There we go. It's going to be the theme of the next area. The next area is going to be the... What is the next area going to be? It's going to be the Greco-Roman area. That's the area. Let's go ahead and seal this roof in a little bit. I've already abandoned them to Toot and Cabron. Don't worry. Don't worry. And also, I don't know where those spam bots come from. And holy cow, the Z fighting is real. Whatever. I'm basically so used to Z fighting now that it doesn't even bother me. I need to move these up so the not poking through as much. In fact, I'm going to adjust all the foliage here a little bit, so it's not poking into the building. Are they? Is this a sign that I'm like either popular or just not popular? I don't know. But if we get any like hardcore spam bots, moderators just ban them. What the hell is up with today? Guys only have to leave now? Ah, shit. Yes, I should rename the stream Sausage Fest. And then in reality, just be a stream of me cooking sausage on the griddle for like a few hours. Alright, there we go. So now we have some room, which is good. We are now going to put the staff room here. Just make sure the grid height is good. There we go. And we're going to throw the staff room in the back. Just like that. And there'll be two, which will be nice. Now this window, it gets a little covered up, but I'm okay with that. I think that's okay. And now we'll go ahead and get some paths hooked up here. So we're gonna come straight out. How good is my computer to handle this park? My computer specs are in the About section of my YouTube channel. So if you want a detailed look at that, you can go there. Shops and facilities, ATM. Now I wanted to have some guests come in here, so I'm going to be throwing an ATM in the building. That way we just get more foot traffic in here. And ATMs, I actually don't have many ATMs. Locker room and a shower place, Uthris. I was going to do a like this is like a break room to me, so I was probably gonna do like a billiards table and like a couch and maybe some lockers back here. Any of my rides cost money? Yes, all the rides cost money. So like what do we got here? $7 to ride that one, $4.50, $9. I think the most expensive ride is Whirlwind. It's $20 to ride it. What I hope for eventually is to get the park a high enough rating, because like passively we sit at 6824 scenery rating, and then just jack up the prices for the entry and then make everything else free, so that we only make money when everyone comes into the park and comes in and out. Cover that window clipping with a fake wooden shutter. You're talking about this window here? What I could do is technically select these and move it back. There we go. All right. I'm gonna move this back, and I'm gonna go back. Oh man, I can't go half a block back. Never mind. Never mind. It's all been a lie. It's been a lie. Can you make a harbor in one section? Maybe. No, that's fine, Kawhi. You're good to go, man. You're good to go. Your suggestion was really good, so I'm not mad at you. I'm just letting you know. All right, now Let's go ahead and get these here. And then this out that way. Can you color the staff rooms a color so it blends in a little bit better? I was gonna do a framework around it, so you're not actually gonna see anything except for the wooden interior there. Hopefully, that is the plan at least. So I want a T-junction here, so that's what I'm trying to do. There we go. And then over here, we can just get the path to simply curve like that. Alright, so that's all the pathing inside the building, which would be nice. Why didn't I like the Elite Dangerous Park? I liked certain elements of the Elite Dangerous Park, but I think as a park it failed. The buildings individually were fine, but as a package, I didn't like it. Do I use any references for the park? Yes, I use plenty of Google images and things. Like, for example, this whole building. Not this whole building. This building, if you search like some sort of European architecture phrase that I forget what I looked at, is pretty much straight from Google Images. However, the detailings are changed, but the building shape is from Google in real world. So like it had this balcony, it had a spire. Just how the details are added onto that as a skin is kind of made up to make it work in Planet Coaster. And I do that with a lot of buildings because it's kind of the best way to do it, usually. Hey, Matthew Blake, how's it going? If you guys are also, curious how to get the emotes for the channels and things, there is a sponsor button. Sponsoring a channel is a wonderful way to support your favorite YouTubers, though I might not be your favorite, which is perfectly fine. It just makes me sad on the inside. Let's see, this is an interior space. So we're going to do a smooth concrete here. I'm going to try and get this as low as possible. I might have to do this with a separate building. So I'm gonna set that there. We're going to split it from the building. Now the reason I set it down on the building grid already is so that when I expand this, it is going to stay within the limits of the base grid of the building too. Can you make more villages in the Aztec area? In terms of large sections of buildings, the Aztec area is basically done. The Ziggurat's going to add a lot more space to the Aztec area, but it's not really part of like the shops and the rides and interiors, so that's it. Bye. Have a good one, Enrique, I guess. That'd probably be the proper pronunciation if I could speak. So we are going to tile this floor with smooth concrete. Am I going to replace the homemade benches with new ones? Let me tell you. I have no idea. Okay, so we have those. Alright, now if I edit this building and split this tile from the rest of it, we will go ahead and rotate it so it matches that building space. There we go. Now we can continue the pathing through here to there, and there you have your interior floor. Now the nice thing is about this building is the lack of parts clipping through. So it's actually doesn't need a separate kind of spacing a lot of the ways. So we can kind of just go in and start adding details at this point. If you could, how many areas will there be in the park? So let me zoom out and I can tell you. So, number one, we are going to make the park bigger because to fit everything that I want to fit, the current park boundary is too small. The current park boundary ends here. However, if I go into the scenario editor, I can actually bump it out to here. So that's going to give us more room. Not so much to put buildings, but to try and work the terrain a little bit better and make it blend a little bit better. But to answer your questions in terms of scenery and themes. So we have the parking lot area. To me, that's its own theme. We have the European section, the Aztec section here. We're going to have the Greco-Roman area next to it. We're going to have a water park at the end of the lake. We're going to have the mystery theme that no one knows about but me. Haha, secrets. And then the Asian area. So those are the main themes of the park. There's going to be other miscellaneous things, like I want to add a hotel resort area. And I think at that point we'll be done. Yeah, a lot to do. We did a park count last weekend. We are at 220,000 total parts in the park. So that means by the time we are done, I'm assuming if we have 3 themes left and a water park and a resort and the backstage areas to all of those and the aircraft hangar for our biplane. We are going to probably hit 1 million parts in this park. I don't know what's going to happen. Like, I have no idea. No, there's not going to be a spooky themed area. The Odyssey part is referring to like traveling through the world, and so I'm trying to hit different themes, kind of spread out around the world. So you know, Greco-Roman. You're gonna have Asian, kind of Western, South American in a sense. So that'll be cool. An Arabian area. We thought about doing an Arabian area. That was up in the air a lot, but I really like the idea from a mystery theme. So we'll see. We'll see. It could be an Arabian area. We don't know. Mystery area is Western? Nope. I can actually confirm to you now we want to have a Western area. Rudy is already making an Arabian park. Yes, he is. It's really good, too. Turn off position snap. Geo. Where would this park exist in real life? I have no clue, to be honest. Finally get water slides in the game by the time you come to the end of your last theme. Look, if we've already built the water park and they come out with a proper water park for the game, I'm not going back and redoing it. I'll tell you now. The amount of reworking that would have to take place would be not worth it. Anyways, I want to get some lockers in here for some staff storage. So let me find a Google image of some lockers so I can see what we're making here. Hashtag catcam. Jasper's asleep right now. He's back there in his tent. Let's go to images. Okay. Those are some good images of lockers. All right, so to do this, we're going to be using art shapes because art shapes are the best. things to use for these type of things. You gotta go. Well, thanks for stopping by, Sonic. Silverette made lockers in his grapefruit park. Yes. Yes, he did. Can't you just wait and build the other sections, and then if the water slides are out by then, you can start the water slides? Well, I wanted to go around the park here. Well, tell you what, this is what we'll do. I can agree with that. You already said bye, Sonic, so you're good to go. So we'll do the Greco-Roman area after we do the backstaging. We'll do the Asian area, and then we'll think about the water park. If there's no water park DLC by then, we are going to be just working on that. However, if they announce a water park DLC, I might hold off on that and do like the resort areas. So we'll see. We're months and months away from doing that, and then in 2018, I'm going to take a little bit of a break in Alpine Odyssey, depending on how I feel. So, lockers, we're going to make this a nice beige color. There we go. Very neutral. Look at that. And we will do that. And I will have to make a frame to go around these doors. Not blue lockers. You'll see what I'm doing in a moment. Jeez. Is this what I want to do? In the water park, will you be able to have a Kraken there? Probably not. I don't like the Kraken model, to be honest. So this is our locker. You know, I could have used a cube block for this instead of just making the cube myself. But whatever. This is pretty much standard for me at this point. What I want to do too, at least what would be smart, is to make this a separate building. So let me add a post here. What are we building? We are building some lockers. Is this not part of the building? I thought it was. Oh no, it is. Okay. It's about to freak out. So we're doing that, and then separate. Big Cuphead today. Nice. Good job, I'm proud of you. Alright, let's see here. If I can just insert this about a half step. No, I don't think that's gonna work. Okay, we're gonna change our mentality a bit on this. So what I'm gonna do is build this more like we did the kitchen assets, and by that I mean I'm going to do a large smooth piece, color it beige. Yeah, it's standard Uthris Park Building 101. Overthink and over detail when completely unnecessary. I So we're going to have lockers kind of going around this whole corner here. Alright, and then we just simply color the actual locker kind of door hatch thing a different color. How tall is a person? I need an animatronic here to actually see scale a little bit. Where is our archer? There he is. So that's scale. So we're gonna have lockers. I think that are probably this high. Maybe one higher for them tall folks. I'm gonna embed the locker doors in here. So we're gonna do this. Leave a gap. Gap. And leave a gap. These are all gonna go all the way to the bottom, you know, to the floor. And these are more like foot lockers, you know, they're not like book lockers, so. Thank you, Gizmo, for never working. Bane of my existence, you are. So we're gonna do this. Now, if I copy all 6, will the gizmo like it? Yes. Okay, see, that's the thing. The gizmo works or sometimes definitely doesn't work. Alright, so other than that, I need a handle, I need a number thing, and Bane broke your back. At this rate, it just might. We could use curbs. I could use this instead of that backdrop completely. I don't know what this was going to do with the pathing behind it, but I do like it. The ATM's on this side. To get a path back into this area would probably be a little too annoying, I think. What I need is a pipe. This is going to be our handle to grab here. Make sure it's not going to poke through the wall or anything. Nope. Oh, I have it kind of inverted there. Hold on. I spun it the wrong way. I thought the gizmo was blocking my view. See, that's a different look now. Oh shoot, that's not what I wanted. Looking for your medieval engineer server, but couldn't find it. It's not on all the time. It's only online when I am streaming it. So that's probably why you couldn't find it. Yeah, we'll just use this as our handle. Finally, you get to see the live stream live. Well, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so we have those. Let's get a number pad of some kind out here. Did the streaming layout of YouTube change? Are you at YouTube Gaming over just normal YouTube? It's different. We're making some lockers for this little area back here. For like staff members to use, you know. Yep, that's gonna poke through. Of course, story of my life. That'll probably poke through too. I wonder if I can use this as a handle. No, probably not. Yeah, return. Sorry about my absence. I was cooking dinner and I was eating. Well, hope you had a good dinner. Let's see. How do we do this? I need like a little number slot here. And then like little hinges? No. That's probably too much detail. Or not enough detail. Nope, that's not gonna work. Too big too. Why is everything just so big in this game? You don't think we have enough ice cream trucks? Not yet. I'll be placing them throughout the park, so we'll probably get some more. There's actually an ice cream shop in this area, too. Here, we'll just use this. And we'll just sink this in like that. There we go. And we'll color it something totally different there. White. So that's where the locker number would be. Don't know why that one didn't place. Hey, Uther, stop by to say hello before going off to game myself. Well, have a good one. Have fun gaming. It's what we do. It's my favorite dessert. Probably cake, chocolate cake. You have returned. Well, welcome back. All right. More handles. Do 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 do. What have you missed? You're looking at it. All right. I think we can get rid of this. Just have this as a panel to copy and paste around. Alrighty, that's pretty good. So let's highlight it. See if the gizmo wants to work. Oh yeah. Can you turn off the music? It's pretty lit and I want to listen to it for the ice cream truck. Do it for the ice cream truck. I don't know if I want to do anything for the ice cream truck again. I thought we were over ice cream trucks. Shame I wasn't able to copy these again, but that's fine. I can replace them real quick. Thought we were friends. Oh, I don't know how you got that idea. Do it for Nemo? What? I grabbed the archer by mistake and that threw off my gizmo. Dumb thing. There we go. So what do you guys think of these lockers? Are they okay looking? Is this what you guys want for lockers? I know lockers are a big deal for some people. You want a recolor. Why don't I have any visitors in my park so I can actually get some FPS going? Well, what I was gonna do with the color, like I use neutral colors when I'm first building things a lot of the time, because I think it makes it look, or it's easier for me to kind of see the shape over the color, because color can just be added. So what I was gonna do is color the back wall blue. And then keep these ones beige, so you kind of just have like a reference there. Can you please make more videos than streams? So I don't have the time to sit there and make a whole bunch of videos anymore. My job in real life is really busy, so you know, videos take more time and effort. Like the last Alpine Odyssey episode was over 5 hours of footage that I had to go through and trim down for the speed build. So how would you make an entrance now with a 1.4 build? Because I really struggle to start. I mean, like, you just want to set a spawn point. So my entrance is the same. I would still do something like this. And we would have a metro station down here where the spawners are. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I could also put a spawner over here in like the parking lot, but that would be weird. Make a staff room. That's what we're doing, Starlords, man. This is the staff room building. Alright, let's do this. 2 entrances in the metro, perhaps a hotel later, but for now it works. Yep, I agree. So Sadre, you just want me to kill you, don't you? It feels like that sometimes. 1, 2, 3. do 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 do. Alright, there's some lockers for our staff here. I wonder if I can get one to be open. That might be too difficult. But I'm gonna try it anyways. Just to see what it looks like. Yes, Geekism did use my car. My oldest park wouldn't be able to run. It's from the alpha. Yeah, see, like, that's... I don't think I can have one open. Oh, maybe. Hold on. Let me just fill it with junk and see what it looks like. How long will I be streaming for? I don't know. Check out Disney World for the game. I think I'm fine. I don't usually look at too many workshop items, to be honest. Do do do. There we go. Red shirt, red pants, just folded up in the locker or something. I don't know. I don't know if that even looks good. Dude, are we okay with having one ajar door here that someone left open? You love me with some pants. Pants are necessary. Hey, Uthers in chat. Happy Sunday. Well, thank you, Deed Stills, for your $2 donation. The thing will pop up eventually. For some reason, it's always slow. There's a whole Disney park in Planet Coaster with most of the rides. Okay. There it is. There is your pop-up. I don't know why that's so slow compared to so many other people. That $2 donation is more than most YouTubers make in a month. Stay hopeful. I mean, yeah. I mean, in a sense, yes. I mean, $2 is 2,000 views on a video, roughly, depending on your CPM. Could be lower. All right, let's build some frame or just some like stuff up here to just kind of fill this area in. A bit. Bum bum bum. Sweet. So those are our lockers. How long has it taken to make this park? It's been 6 months or so of building. So it's taken a while. Now what I want to do is, based on my little image here of a locker. Looks, hey man, it's the wood that makes it good. I'm just saying. I can see there's some sort of console a lot of the times, where people actually pay at that point. So we're gonna try and get this like gunmetal color, and then angle this. Then angle it straight. Actually, no, I'm gonna use this curved piece here, like that. Keep the good work. I have to go now. All right. Well, thanks for stopping by. Is that poking through? Nope. Do we have anything poking through into the building? No. Good. Oh, always a successful interior when you don't get things poking through haphazardly a lot of the times. Yes, I know Geekism used my cars. I know Geekism, guys. In fact, Geekism could be here for all I know. He sometimes lurks around. Nearly an hour stream, I know, right? It takes a long time to build this kind of stuff. Either that or I'm just bad. Probably because I'm just bad. I don't know why, but these lockers just make me think like I'm in high school again. It looks great. Well, thank you. That poking through? Nope, good. So I'll go ahead and just move this back then. There we go. And let's get a display sequencer for this. I'm so hyped for the water park. When do you think you might start building it? We'll start building it. We'll probably I don't know when it will actually start. It's definitely a ways away though. Alright, let's get this. Nice. So here's our lockers. I think it looks pretty good. Just extend these a little bit. There we go. Have I lost my voice? No. No, I haven't? Oh my god. Ashley, why are you sending me so many things right now? I'm literally streaming. Okay. Are you working on Planet Coaster and the Spire Alpine Odyssey? What are you talking about? We are working in the Aztec area right now. We're doing the interior of our staff break room here. So we just added lockers. Took an hour to make. Or so. It's my favorite theme in Planet Coaster. Asian. Even though we had to make our own theme tile for it. Look, AME, no way we can add people to the park right now. It's just not feasible. It wouldn't make for a good viewing experience, in my opinion. Next theme area after this one is the Greco-Roman area. Natatri is subscribed. Well, I'm glad to hear you're Natatri. It would be a little concerning if you were, because then your name would have to just be Groot. My favorite video game? I don't really have one. I don't think, to be honest. Let's add some lights in here. Cool, you could use the new water coaster for an escape from Pompeii. No, the new water coaster will probably be in the water park area. Well, I guess we could use that there. Sam Cockshell has subscribed, and thank you. Enjoy the ride on the coaster. Thanks for the support. Okay, you've asked me to let people into the park too many times. I've already answered why I'm not doing it, so you've been putting time out. There you go. Jesus Christ, stop asking the same questions over and over. It's really annoying. What rides are we going to do in the park? In the water park? No clue. We're not there yet. Good one, Ed. This is why you're my best friend. He's not my best friend, by the way. In fact, I hate him a lot. Really, I shouldn't have invited him onto the Discord server. He's not even a sponsor. Can't even use Natcats. What kind of noob are you? You can't take this from me? That's just too much detail. I think the wood paneling is enough. Okay, so that is fine. Should I have a little bit of a different floor for this section than this? I can just pop that out and we can just do a different roof tile. The Roman area, we might have an amphitheater. We might have some sort of bathhouse. Something. I really don't know. I don't plan out my sections at all, really. To my own detriment. Okay, so we have that. The Hippodrome would be really cool. Good day, Uthers, by the way. Oh, good day. Good day, bidet. Maybe. I need to make sure that we get the windows going through to the other side, because otherwise, this is an important thing about doing interiors as well. I know it can look weird to put windows like this, but you kind of have to do it so that when you kind of come on to the interior, the windows at least somewhat match up. How did I come up with the park name? So the park name, Alpine Odyssey. Alpine refers to the map type we are using. So Alpine is the area. Odyssey refers to that we are traveling like the Odyssey around to many different locations. So that's where that comes from. There's a real lack of hats and plumbers? That makes... Oh, okay. You're talking about Mario Odyssey again. That game that I can never record because Nintendo sucks. Okay, we'll come out to here. Sometimes half the building part of interiors is simply trying to mimic a lot of what you did on the exterior. So that's what I'm trying to do here. You don't even have a switch? Yeah, me neither. If you want any emoji spam, I would suggest actually becoming a sponsor for the channel, because that way you can actually spam my emotes, which I actually enjoy seeing rather than the default ones. Let's see, is that poking through anywhere? Yep. Of course it is. This is what I'll do. I'll flip this upside down. And then that way, you can just do that. There we go. So let's panel this. I think I'm liking the wood a bit on the interior. You know, it has that little bit of a rustic feel. And it gives a decent amount of detail for the part count, so I'm liking the wood a lot. We're almost finished with the Aztec area. In terms of buildings, yes. Not so much in terms of interiors and minor details to actually flesh it out. But then again, that can be the same thing with the European section. So once we finish the log flume, we'll be done with the Aztec area. I don't know how much of the interior work will get done. And then after we finish the log flume and ziggurat, I'll do backstage. So all of this backstage will get worked on. And then when we zoom out, you'll see like a good chunk of just finished park. And it's going to be pretty good. Let me save. Yes, there's also a real lack of Greek, Sirens, and Cyclops in this Odyssey. You're correct. But, I mean, like, the fact that I'm able to, at this point, you know, it's really interesting for me, you know, to just watch this slowly build up and slowly become, you know, the view that we currently have. I don't think many people can claim that their park has this sort of view currently. Maybe a Bro Coaster. Probably Bro Coaster would be the one closest to currently where we're at. Geekism's park will probably get there eventually, but his is also a smaller scale. Like, his is like a small park. Mine is more like probably close to Disney World in terms of a budget. So alliteration sales. Well, fuck you. Hello, Shrimpy. How's it going, man? Alright, so we have that. We need a headboard up here to kind of break that up a bit. Oh, your feelings. Oh, no. If I really wanted to hurt your feelings, I would insult your building skills in Medieval Engineers. Guy who builds a box. There we go. That looks nice, I think. Actually, I wonder, can I just get rid of these? Thinking about it, I don't think those heavy blocks have a place in this interior. There we go. My box is well trimmed and clean, thank you. It has a nice triangle. You're right. It's a big box with a big triangle on it. That's what it is. You are the reason I don't build in Minecraft servers, because all they do is make boxes. Alright. Do I have to change the ceiling tile at all? Do you guys want to see a different ceiling piece up here? Like, I like the smooth concrete, and I like the fact that we have, like, accent, like, wooden pieces here. We might do kind of the same back through here, but should the ceiling change as well? All I ever make in Minecraft is L-shaped houses. Hey, that's more dynamic than a box. I mean, most buildings will come down to a T-shape, or an L-shape, or a plus shape, or a T-shape with an L-shape offset. You know, like, I mean, just start going through the alphabet. Maybe a tiled ceiling? That could look cool. I like that idea. I'm just going to add baseboards to this, because I like the rustic stone. That can stay. You're the ultimate Minecrafter? Yes, you are. Actually, I don't know. I'm just confirming. Okay, so we have that. So people wanted a tiled roof in this section here. So let's see what we can do tiles from. Without poking through. See, that's going to be the problem. I might have to do art shapes, but really... Do we have a smaller one? I don't like using art shapes too much in buildings because they don't have texture. They're missing that texture that I like. So let's see if this... can that poke through? It does. It's also not perfectly square. Talking about like the stucco pillar? I don't know. Overrock TV is subscribed. Thank you. Enjoy the ride on the coaster, and thanks for the support. Big ol' shout out to you, sir. All right, let's see about Here, what we'll do is we'll probably just use the classic brick pillar. And I'll just get it high enough to where it just barely doesn't poke through. And then that's going to be our new ceiling height. No, see, that's too low. Damn you, game, for not having... It's a trim or something. You don't have the game open. Like a roof trim? Talking about this? Can't you use the wooden beams? The wooden beams are rectangles, not good for tiles, I don't think. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna space these out just a little bit, and what that's going to do is allow the seams and we can use the little bit of concrete up there as like the space filler. Seems to me you're doing a good job. Well, thank ya. Alright, tiles. Whenever I'm laying tiles like this, I just feel like I am tiling a kitchen or a bathroom. I could have gone a more detailed tile too. Like I could have probably done like a proper spacing thing. And we'll probably color these. I mean, why not, you know? Let's see, is that poking through? Surprisingly not. Is that poking through? Still no, okay. Savim, bruh, you're new. Well, welcome to the stream. Where we do overly detailed structures in Planet Coaster. Alright, now what I'm gonna do is just select a few random ones here. We're gonna go ahead and color them. We'll do the same through here. No, I didn't finish the Elite Agent Park, and I probably never will. I didn't like the way the park was turning out. Again, I think the buildings were roughly as successful, but everything else not so much. Let's see, we'll do that and that, that there, and that one. Shrek or Nemo? I don't care. I'm not a big movie person, so the ceiling is a bit 60s. It is. Telling me you don't like the 60s, bruh? Alright. We have windows where the lockers are. We're gonna have to remove these. And we'll take this one all the way through. More of an 80s guy? Well, judging from my hair, I'm pretty sure I'm more of an 80s guy myself. Alright, I think that's fine for that back section there. Because again, this is just more like a little bit of locker and where people can service their dogs out here, so. So that is successful, I think. Can you time this guy out? He's weird. I don't know. That might be abusing your powers. I'm a Stone Age kind of guy myself too, you know. I really like the Flintstones a lot, and can really appreciate that stonework. Can you build a dog there? A doggo? I would have to light it on fire, so I don't think I can build a dog. By the way, we will be probably reusing these lockers eventually. Because I need more lockers in the park. Isn't that animal abuse? No, no, no. It's standard. It's just standard animal care. I really like this. Like, look, you can... Yeah, like, I know this is like the sequencer, but it kind of looks like you have menu and options to get keys for the lockers. Nice. This is screenshot worthy. There we go. And this, I think this side needs this window. Service dog area, but not a service cat area. The service cat area would be over by the Chinese food restaurant. The Egyptian zone with a cat service area. Oh, please. I'd rather there just not be an Egyptian zone then. And we very well could be building that. I don't know. There's that mystery theme. You guys don't know what that is still. There are mysteries to be had in our park. Mystery Man Uthris, yeah. Yeah. You know, I think this might be our first building to get something that I've been wanting to make in Planet Coaster for a long time. Maybe not yet. Maybe not yet. We'll find out. Here, I'll tell you guys what the mystery theme area is going to be. It's going to be the kind of a mystery until we build it. You know. There you go. That's your hint. Actually, I really want to tell you guys what it is because I think it's a neat idea. It's a neat idea, but I don't want to spoil it. Okay, so over here we have that. It's gonna be filled red question mark buildings. Oh my god, I need, oh okay, I had a sudden urge to make that now, but I can't. That's a waste of time. Just make giant red question marks. Actually, hold on. Okay, I will. Nope, I got it now. God damn it. You guys. There you go. It's the worst. It's the worst question mark ever. And I'm so glad I just saved it as a blueprint. There you go. 10 out of 10. See, that's the new theme. That's the mystery theme. All right. Now comes 2 hours of building custom ceiling lights. Nah. Nah. Alright, so we have that. So this is like the main break room area. It has an ATM. We're going to keep note of how the pathing is laid out here, because that's going to basically tell us where we can put things. I want a billiards table. So we're going to be building a billiards table. Because, why not? Yes, this is the staff break room. It's like the main staff building here. Is there anything that you could be billiards table, or will it be conveniently empty? Billiard balls. I could probably put billiard balls on there. I think that might be doable. Let's see. Let's find... Let's find out how long this needs to be. I think just a little bit wider than that. There we go. Let's lift this off the ground. Boop. To about there. Let's get some art pieces so we can do the green velvet here. You've never seen this game before, Daily Life? What's the lowdown on this? So Planet Coaster is like the new roller coaster tycoon. So we are making a theme park, part by part. I currently have the park closed, so there's no guests running around. But there's rides and theming that you can do to make a theme park simulation. So we are working on this. This is Alpine Odyssey, our 6-month-long project running now of a massive theme park. And this is basically how you build in it. It's going to be a really shiny pool table. Sadly. Isn't everything in Planet Coaster shiny? Yeah. A little bit. I have to say, working on this kind of stuff is probably the most fun I have nowadays. Like working on like building that kitchen, industrial kitchen set was really fun. So I know this isn't gonna be right. Like, I know the pockets are technically in the proper corners, but there's no way for me to build like the framework of this thing around the table. So sadly, we're stuck with this. Not ideal, but functional. Which is sometimes the compromise you have to work with in Planet Coaster. Can't I use the pipes as holes? Yes, but the wooden trim becomes a nightmare at that point. Right? Because I need to essentially put these inside the wooden trim. Right? And so, there's no way for me to really carve that out. Now, I could, in theory, I guess, just... Hold on, let me think. I might be able to. I might be able to. Give me a second, and I'll give it a shot. Add more wooden trim between the pipes. That's what actually I was going to try. You read my mind, sir. So what I'll do is I'm going to get rid of this bumper because, frankly, they're not right if that's how it's going to be. And I got to make sure all these pipes are laid basically exactly the same. You should play, what, Parkitect? I streamed it not too long ago. I'm not really great at that isometric old school style that Parkitect has, you know? Because as you can see, I get caught up in details really easily, so I really... Or make it a billiard. That's what I'm doing. Like this was a billiards table. Or is a billiards table, you know? Alright, let's see what we can do this. Which one is without hole? I don't think there is one without holes. They all have pockets. You know, be that a whether you're playing snooker, what is it called? Snooker? I think that's a type of billiards game there. Or 8-ball, 9-ball, things like that. So we need to do this. Which game? There's a game without holes and 3 balls. I don't know what that is. I've never heard of such a game. What's that game called? Okay, that's fine. We'll have to do something here to etch these in. I'm trying to channel my inner Fog TV for this because he builds details like this. It's not usually something I do. Okay, so we get that. I'm going to use... This is going to be an overly detailed and fancy pool table, guys. I'm going to use this. We're going to color a nice light color. We're just going to trim up some of this wood. Right? The goal is to hit the 2 balls with the 3rd ball in 1 shot. Interesting. So here you can tell that the center 2 pipes are not equal to each other, so we're going to move them over a bit to the proper center point, because that bugs me. Alright, copy this now over. Think you'll be able to make cues in a chalk tray? No idea. This is more complicated than I wanted it to be. But it just doesn't look right when the holes aren't inset into the actual table, you know? It just didn't look right. But we can see about making a pool cue stand. I don't know if I'll be able to make a proper pool cue like on the table or anything like that. Or any of the balls. But we will find out. Tune in next time in Dragon Ball Z. With wood trim, you can make them set in now. Just put a couple art shapes in the corner. Yes. Correct. Make a nice lamp above, of course. Yeah, I'm gonna make one of those really gaudy, like stained glass. No, that's like too much of a pool hall, like bar thing there. All right, now the question is, can I get away with using this piece here? I might be able to. I might be able to. I'm insane. Hold on, guys. This is gonna be my most detailed, minor, useless piece that I've ever made. I'm just saying. Look, billiard tables are expensive. I gotta have a nice one, right? I mean, otherwise, what's the point? Yeah, I'll try and make the triangle. All right, before I get too carried away, I gotta test some of this for a moment here. I gotta test to see if we can do the bumpers or not. Alright, now if I angle it like this and then angle it vertically. I'm not looking at a pool table, by the way, reference image or anything. I'm kind of just going off of memory here. So I'm sure there's going to be little things that I'm off at, but like for example, this width here is not right. But that's adjustable. This is moving that over. And then doing this. So this needs to come over more still. Do 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 do. So I think this is a sign that this wooden piece is too far out. It needs to be more centered on the cup. Like that. This is typically the point where you say you're probably overdoing the detail. Nope. No such thing on this one. Okay, we got that. We'll just the pocket a bit. Look, guys, you know me. I get carried away sometimes, and I think this is, for some reason, the thing a lot of people enjoy the most when I'm building stuff. Would have been faster to build half of it. Yes, probably. As Bob Ross said, don't overdo it. Well, he's dead. So, I think this is fine. This here is perfectly acceptable. I'd rather have a realistic fake pool table. I agree. I agree. So we're probably going to run into the same issue here. As you can see, this is out farther than the halfway point of that pipe. Which means we had to bump these back now. In fact, this one is still a little over. But I will try and just build half of it so that I can just copy and paste it. Because I really think that's going to be the solution. Because time-wise, this is taking too long, you're right. How did I do that? Yep. One of those builds you just put on the workshop for sure. People love this kind of stuff. Yeah. Ba, 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 ba. Don't forget to set up the whole interior network for all the balls going through this whole thing, you know. Gotta make sure the ball tray fully functions. If you drop a ball in this, you know, as you guys know, it all has like an interior sloping network all the way to one base. The other side usually doesn't have its own. And how's it going? It's going well. We're making useless detailed stuff. And for me, that's a win. It means I'm doing my job. I expect real ball physics too. Otherwise, how can I sit here and claim that I'm a baller? Don't forget pads underneath the feet. Yep. We want to avoid scratching the floor. You're right. You're absolutely right. Why am I doing this to myself? All right, check it out. That's some pretty good velvet. I will say these, you know, the side pockets need it now. You know, you gotta be consistent on all your holes here. So we'll just get a little bit of green in here. And I don't think I'm gonna be able to do the angle that the side pockets have. So I apologize. You're asking too much. You're asking too much of me if you want the side pocket kind of angles on there. You have the top some rounded object to make the balls. Yeah, see, that's what I'm going to be trying to do. That's the plan. Most realistic pool table and planet coaster. I know, right? Now, technically, if I wanted to be realistic, what I'd have to do is get these bumpers to angle out, right? Because technically, that's what they do. You know, you got to angle them out. Have this little triangle bit out there. 10 out of 10, 0 out of 10, no side pocket slopes. Fuck. I ruined it. Hashtag ruined. All right, let's test this. Use the snowman pipe as the balls. That's what the pockets are. I don't know if we can use that as the balls or not. I'll try it though, but the snowman pipe isn't recolorable, so there's no way for us to get the balls there. Grab the post, which is not something I want to do. Come on, don't lag. Game, if you start lagging on me, I'm gonna start losing my mind. Alright, let's get rid of the old pockets because these are gonna move anyways. We can get rid of that. Well, would you looky here? We got ourselves a Z fighting mess. That's okay. We'll fix it a little bit here. And get rid of this. Nope, not that. Keep that. Gotta keep that dark trim. You know, it's about the details. Save the game. I save the game and it just crashes. Corrupts the save. GG. It's over. Alpine Odyssey ends today. Will I make a pool cue rack? Of course. Of course. You need a pool cue rack. Jeez. What do you think I am? A noob? No. Get out of here. Get out of here, Kyle Brown. Thinking I don't know to make a pool cue rack. Silent Knight wants to know if we should make a 24-hour ME server. I haven't done the poll on that yet. I was gonna do that today after we're done streaming. I was gonna poll the community to see if they want a 24-hour medieval engineer server for people to join and build a kingdom on. I'll only be able to play on it when I'm streaming the game, but I like the idea. Alright, let's deselect it so we can see the real color. Look at that. Look at that, guys. I think, like, why am I making this? Do I notice the lag when I'm building? Not really. I'm not moving around quickly enough to really notice any major drops. We're between 15 and 22 FPS depending on what's going on and what's happening. Like if I play the simulation, I can feel the slowdown. My computer's not struggling though. It's really coming down to the game. The game just doesn't know what to do. Like you can see, it's just slow. It just feels slow. It's pretty cheap for a 10-15 player server, correct? But what the point of the poll is to make sure people play on it, and it doesn't go to waste. Because I don't. It's not that I'm worried about you spending your money. Please go ahead, spend your money how you like. But I just want to make sure it gets used. You know. Nice. All right, so for this, let's go ahead and just drop this down. We're gonna instead it a bit, just a bit. Okay, maybe not. Maybe we can't do that. All right, let's do this. Grab all the outside wooden pieces here and just copy it straight down. That's a problem. Can we get away with angling this like 30 degrees or anything like that? Put in a coin slot. I was gonna make it a free pool table. You know, it's a staff room. It's not usually for guests. I'm just putting an ATM machine in here because we need an ATM machine in this area, to be honest. Was off for about 30 minutes. What'd you miss? Well, we made this for the past hour, probably. Okay, so I need some legs. And I'm sure no one is surprised that this is the legs that I'm choosing. So let's darken up this brown. Too ugly. Well, it's not done yet. Man. Let's not judge it. Let's not judge it. I need some legs. Uthris 2016. 2017. Why did I say 2016? I don't know. I feel old now. Uthris, new brain. Uthris 2016. That's a good one. I like that one. You can stay. And gizmo tool. Always hiding in a spot that I can't click. Huh? What do you guys think? Is this better? What are we currently building? We're building a pool table. That is what we are making here. Let's see. What you doing?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Just got home.
Okay.
You could be done by now.
Alright, let's get that in there. There's some part clipping to it, but I'm okay with this pool table, I think. Good spot for a coin slot. I don't know if I'm gonna do a coin slot though. We're almost ready to start finding out what we can do cue balls out of though. I wonder if I can copy these legs over here. There we go. I know Papa Palm wanted a new bar for him to go to, but I figured he can just chill, play some pool. I'm pretty sure if I just simply do this. Do a 2 meter. Like that. Then one of these out of lighter wood. I get some pool cues on the table. Hide the Z fighting a little bit more. Tilt it very slightly towards the table too. Yeah, just nah. I think having them just flat across that is okay. I think that's really all I need. Anything else is just a little too crazy. All right, let's get oh, I'm missing something. I'm missing something super important. Where is art shapes? Again, I'm doing this from memory, so I am forgetting about things. No, that's not good. I think I need a rounded one. Pull Z fight? No, they don't. The Q sticks don't now. I think I just fixed that. Come on, up to the surface. There we go. Where does this dot usually go? Looks like the back third or something, right? Before we take a break, can you do a tour of Alpine Odyssey? Of course! Where'd it go? Did I make it go down by mistake? Oh, I wasn't actually placing the object. Well, that makes it hard. There we go. Am I streaming more today after the break? Probably not, no. I'll probably just be doing some recordings for the week. So there is that. There's a line, right? Okay, I'm actually going to do a Google search for pool table real quick. Oh, well, that's a little different than I thought. Let me just move this over, I guess. It's more like a third the way down the whole table. Go. What about the diamonds on the edges? Yeah, that's I'm trying to decide if I actually want to do that. I probably don't. I don't really have a piece that will be good for that, because you can see there's just no way for me to edge such a little white dot, you know? Especially in the center of the wood, because that's where it belongs. It belongs like here. You know? Let's try... Maybe the half moon might be able to get away with it. Because we might be able to hide that right in the table. Can I click these? Oh, yeah, I can. Thought the hitbox was gonna fight me a little bit there. And then this needs that line. Okay. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and color this a bit. I just don't like the shininess of it. And I don't think there's going to be a piece small enough to do any sort of balls. Sadly. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. We might be able to do a cue ball. No. I would use the very top of the small spheres, but they just leave it as a dome. Like, that's what this is. That's what this mark is. So this is the very top of a small sphere. Anything else looks so weird the more it sticks out. And the small spheres are really big, so the radius is just too gentle. I don't think we're gonna be able to do that. But I will say, I mean, we did start a little later than normal today, so I'm probably gonna be ending this a little bit early. So we made a pool table. It looks pretty cool. I want to make a wall rack, but right now I don't think I have the time to do so. I will upload this to the workshop if people want to add a pool table for their thing. Fence piece with the ball top, detail raised just enough. I'll try that. Just once here. Fence. Technically, yes. So we'll just get some colors on here. Kind of sporadically laid out, like someone just didn't clean up. There we go. How many pieces? 203. Just like that. So let's copy it out here. A black one, you can't do a singular one, which is the problem. So we can kind of see it in the light. So currently this is our little pool table. Maybe they're playing snooker. Snooker? I think that's how you say it. I can never remember. It's a bunch of red balls or some very few colored ones. So anyways, with that, thank you guys so much for coming out for the stream. I'm going to publish this on the workshop, so if you guys want to use that, you can. Are there supposed to be 2 blue ones? No, but that's just how the cookie crumbles. With that, we'll be releasing more videos throughout the week. Thank you guys, the new subscribers, then gaining new sponsors, but that's fine. And thanks for coming out, and I'll see you in the next one.